KDE Plasma 6.8, the Wayland-Only milestone celebrating KDE's 30th anniversary. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most significant upcoming releases in the Linux desktop world, KDE Plasma 6.8. Slated for October 14th, 2026, this update isn't just another point release. It coincides perfectly with KDE's 30th anniversary, marking 3 decades of innovation in free and open-source desktop environments. If you're a Plasma user, a Linux enthusiast, or simply curious about what the future of the Linux desktop looks like, this video will walk you through what to expect in a clear, balanced way. Now let's talk about the release timeline and development. The development cycle is well underway. The first public beta drops on September 10th, 2026. Followed by a second beta on September 24th. The stable version is expected on October 14th. Under the hood, Plasma 6.8 builds on KDE Frameworks 6.30 and Qt 6.11. This gives distro maintainers and early testers plenty of time to prepare packages and iron out any final issues. Now, let's talk about the major highlights and new features. Performance and graphics improvements. One of the biggest technical wins is triple buffering enabled by default for NVIDIA GPUs in KWin. This should deliver noticeably smoother animations and reduce stuttering on NVIDIA hardware. KWin is also shifting exclusively to OpenGL ES for broader compatibility with older GPUs, while still delivering everything needed today. The team plans to eventually move to Vulkan in a future release for even better performance. Wayland-Only Era begins. This is arguably the headline change. Plasma 6.8 will be Wayland exclusive. There will no longer be a native X11 session available on the login screen. X11 applications will continue to run seamlessly through the mature XWayland compatibility layer. KDE plans to keep supporting the Plasma X11 session in bug fix releases of 6.7 into early 2027 for those who absolutely need it. But the long-term focus is fully on Wayland. This move allows the team to clean up legacy code, accelerate development, and unlock new optimizations for the vast majority of users who are already on Wayland. Screen recording and media. Spectacle, KDE's excellent screenshot and screen recording tool, now supports recording audio during screen captures, a highly requested feature for tutorials, streaming, and content creation. Multi-monitor and hardware enhancements. Monitors get helpful color-coded number badges across system settings and configuration dialogs, perfect for users with multiple identical displays. Faster brightness adjustment on external monitors. Plasma System Monitor adds support for the Intel Xe driver, VRAM usage as a percentage, and the ability to assign processes to specific CPU cores or groups.
Now, about the usability and polish. Manual-only wallpaper slideshows that don't auto-advance. Low battery notifications for connected devices now appear even in full-screen applications. Improved detection of dark GTK2 themes with matching icon themes. Support for the Flatpak version of Microsoft Edge in Plasma browser integration. Wireless access points can now be configured to auto-select channels. Lock screen notifies you when slow keys accessibility is active. Emoji selector updated to Unicode 17 with many new emojis. Peak at desktop and window aperture effects now respect the global animation speed setting. KWin automatically adds shadows, outlines, and corner rounding to client-side decorated CSD windows like Steam and Discord for better visual consistency. Input and accessibility. Better support for virtual input devices, version 1.6 of the emulated input system, and various small accessibility refinements.
Now, why this release matters. Plasma 6.8 represents a confident step into a modern, Wayland-first future while maintaining the legendary customizability and power that KDE users love. By dropping the X11 session while keeping XWayland, the developers can focus resources on improving the experience for most users, rather than maintaining parallel code paths. For NVIDIA users, the triple buffering default and maturing driver support make Wayland even more compelling. Gamers should see excellent adaptive sync, optional tearing, high refresh rate multi-monitor support, and improving HDR capabilities.
Now, who should be excited? Longtime Plasma fans looking for polish and performance. Content creators who want native audio in screen recordings. Multi-monitor users who want better management tools. Anyone ready to fully embrace Wayland and leave legacy X11 behind. Of course, as with any major shift, users with very specific X11 dependent workflows may want to stick with 6.7 for a while, or use an LTS distribution that ships an older version.
Now, final thoughts. KDE Plasma 6.8 looks like a thoughtful, mature evolution that celebrates 30 years of KDE while preparing the desktop for the next decade. It balances exciting new features with rock-solid foundations. If you're running Plasma today, I highly recommend testing the betas when they arrive. The community feedback during the beta phase will be crucial. What do you think? Are you excited about the full Wayland transition, or do you have concerns? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. If you enjoyed this overview, hit the like button, subscribe for more Linux desktop content, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious and happy Linuxing!